Good afternoon and welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles Trials of South Africa. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday, Mtase. I'm having a very challenging day, but all will be well. And it's worse if you're not feeling well. But yeah, I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad, people. I'm here. We are not doing things mediocre here. We are doing excellent things with excellence, and we are giving it our all. Without wasting any time, I want to thank everyone who sends me well wishes. And yeah, I just want to say there is a way of thanking the channel, thanking me, because you've been saying that I'm doing a great job, and thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching. There's something right now when you're watching, underneath the title, there's something called the super thanks button there. It starts from 14 rands. You can press that to donate to the channel. I would really appreciate it. It will do wonders for me. There's equipment that I still need. I was using pillows to put my phone as a stand, but now I've got a stand. So your donations go towards that. Anything that I'm lacking, equipment, your data, all of that, it helps me. So thank you very much for your kind words, and let's get into it. Now, Tiffany's bail hearing is heating up, and it's not just about the evidence up, it's about the police SlipUps, guys. The missing proof, and the defense is trying to flip the story now to save Tiffany. I will tell you what I mean. So let's clear something else up. This bail hearing, it's not a full trial. It's a hearing. A bail hearing is a quick court session to decide if Tiffany should be released while the case is ongoing. The trial, that's where all the evidence, the witnesses will come out now. That only happens later. So what happens here can influence bail and can shape the case. So gaps in evidence or mistakes now have serious impact. So I want us to talk about this. So Jayden Lee Meek was declared dead early morning, May 14. Police came around 10 a.m. The sister Simone opened the flat to the Hawks and SAPS. So the school back was there, but the police say they only took a video, no photos. I don't know if they collected evidence, but I heard that they didn't collect evidence on that day. It wasn't until May 16 that the investigating officer returned to take the bag and the books, which had Jayden's schoolwork for the day from school. So now that is very important, and the magistrate has been asking, why do we not have it here? Why are there no photos? All of this is important to this case, and we were just seeing, I'm just seeing SAPs being mediocre. It's important to excel in everything that you do, because now we are looking at this case. A child's life was taken, and now we are looking to see if this woman will be given bail or not. And if there are things that are missing, like your photos, the books that are being spoken about, and so many things, there's so many SlipUps. It's annoying. It's annoying that the SAPS is doing a shabby job. So let us look what also happened. So the court questioned where the photos were. No photos, just a video that apparently exists but hasn't been shared. The defense claims Tiffany knew nothing about the school report. It was because now she says it was May. The case happened in May, and school closed around June. So which school report is this that the investigating officer was talking about? Which is a point. And now what are we getting here? What is the teachable moment? And why does evidence collection matter? This is a major issue. Evidence collection isn't just about ticking boxes. It's about preserving the truth, locking down facts before they disappear or get tampered with. Missing photos, delayed collection, that means critical evidence is lost or challenged. The gap weakens, and the case, it raises doubts that shouldn't exist. So this is what we saw today. So let us also talk about the defense damage control of uniform now. I don't know if you picked it up, but I did. So photos show a red school jacket with Royal College logo hanging on the flat. There were also shoes that were shown there, but there were no pants and shirts that were collected physically. So now the defense lawyer, Mr. Naidu, argues that Jayden didn't wear the jacket the day that he disappeared, flipping the story now to create doubt. Why am I saying this? Because if you remember correctly, yesterday I said the security at the gate says he did open for a colored boy who was wearing a red jacket. Now, today, we are being told by the defense lawyer that the child didn't wear the jacket. And do you see, Manje, that there's a problem? Because now, this red jacket, when it was mentioned in church, in court yesterday, I almost said church, in court yesterday, the magistrate said, this red jacket that you took a photo of, it coincides with what the security guard had said, that they opened the gate for a child who was wearing a red jacket. So now the defense lawyer is saying the child was not wearing a jacket on that day. It's cold. What was he wearing? Because it's already cold. So the child was not wearing any jacket. Anyway, we'll see that when the trial comes. Now, underwear was found in the bathtub or sink, but the investigating officer, the IO, says he didn't see any blood on it. What is the teachable moment? Why uniforms matter in cases like that? Uniforms are more than clothes. They connect the victim to the timeline and the place. Photos of physical pieces help confirm when and where the child was. Defense is arguing about a jacket might seem small right now, but it's a way to poke holes in the timeline to confuse witnesses and introduce uncertainty. So attention to detail matters here. The sloppy uniform evidence can let dangerous people slip through the cracks. So that is why I think the defense mentioned that the child was not wearing. I think he's preparing his defense already. So let us also talk about the blood evidence and the missing items. Blood stains were on a school book and a pillow. A blood-stained towel was near the bathtub drain but wasn't collected as evidence. Why, SAPS? How can you leave a bath towel that was there? It is evidence. And we had the investigating officer saying that he's going to get that. What if someone has removed it already? Where are you going to get it? So we need people to not do their jobs mediocrely. Mediocrity is something that we have to do away with. Because when we practice excellence, whether you're cleaning in a company, because there's no company or people who can work in a dirty place, it's not attractive. You cannot have a meeting in a place like that. So you matter. You're a cleaner, you're a security guard, because you have to write on your occurrence book everything, who's going out, who's coming. So imagine that day you just decide to be mediocre and you are not excelling in what you do. If that is a crime scene, now we are lacking evidence because you chose that day to relax and not do things the way that should be done. So this is the thing that we are seeing, that every piece of evidence is a puzzle piece to justice. Missing ones make the picture blurry and let perpetrators slip through. So let us talk about the language now and the communication. Some people are complaining that the investigators officer, listen, South African courts deal with multiple languages all the time: Afrikaans, Zulu, Xhosa, English, and more. So translation is always available. If this man is failing to articulate himself he must ask to speak in Zulu, because really it's difficult to follow through. So I understand why some people are saying the language, but language difficulties are no excuse for a sloppy work or letting people off just because someone can communicate perfectly in English. So let us also talk now about accountability. I've already talked about the mediocrity on the police side. We all have a role to play. No matter if you, whatever job that you are doing, you are important. And if you do it with all your heart, good things will happen, and people will see that you are doing things. You are excelling in what you do. So let us also check the reality check now. Police incompetence here could be the lifeline Tiffany Meek uses for bail. That is what I wanted to talk about. Defense flipping the jacket story is damage control to me. That is what I saw. Missing the blood-stained towel is a huge, huge red flag. The court is shining light on all these flaws. The justice demands facts, not excuses. And I heard that during lunch, this guy, the IO, is going to call someone to bring those pictures, because really, those are important pieces. And I'm scared that if these things are missing, Tiffany might be given the bail that she's looking for. Already people are saying that she must be given bail. She's innocent. Some people beg to differ, especially about the incident of her coming back at 4 a.m. that she didn't mention in her affidavit, that she came back to bath and change. And after she left, then miraculously, the child was found behind a staircase. And there's a lady who left before her, and that lady didn't see the child. Then she left, and shortly after leaving, there's another lady who was going to work who discovered the child. So yes, we are still watching. We do not know what's going to happen, if she's going to get bail or not. But we are watching, we're staying woke, we demand accountability, especially where kids are involved. So I'll keep on bringing you the updates, and until next time, stay sharp and never settle to be mediocre. It's not only for the police, it's not only for the people who work at court. I'm talking to you now. You at work, in everything that you do, try to excel. Give it your all. That's all we're asking for. And this world will become a better place. Until the next one, God bless you. Ciao.